And this is lesson itself. Students, our goal, our title of the lesson, students will recognize and name the values of pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. The aim of the lesson, central focus of the lesson, students will be able to skip count by 5, 10, 25 up to 100. And you can see my state standards addressed in my lesson plan. If we speak about objectives, children will identify coins by name and value, penny, nickel, and so on. And they identify and make appropriate coin traits, like, for example, 5 pennies for a nickel. Children will take time to examine each coin, create a coin chart, and play a coin trading game if we speak about language demands. And if we speak about prior academic learning, the children can count by tens and ones fluently. Since they can skip count by tens and fives, I don't have to focus on that math concept during the introduction of money and can strictly focus on the names and values of the coins. What teacher do in the beginning, I will start by having the students sit in the circle on the carpet, and I will say I want to start today's lesson by practicing counting out loud. However, we are going to do it a little differently today. As we are counting, I will ask you to count by tens, fives, or ones. Students will by counting by tens, fives, and ones. Then, like, I will introduce new content skills. I will start this part of the lesson with a song. This song will help them remember the traits that they can make. There is a video trading song of this in the section resource. So I will sing the song a few times with the students and try different voices to keep their interest and to make it more interesting and keep them to be enthusiastic. And okay, what students will do, students are listening to the song. Okay, then I will have practice. So the teacher starts this part of the lesson with the introduction of the trading game. In order to play this game, you will need coins and a 6-sided die. This activity has the students using dimes, nickels, and pennies and expressing the amount of combination of the coin. And this is going to be like my formative assessment. Students are exploring the trading cards and coins on the table in front of them. And I will allow, if we speak about Emma, to work by herself at the table, exploring the coins rather than on the carpet with the other kids. Then another independence practice, the students play the trading game. As students are working, the teacher will circulate and sit in with each group and work as more like as facilitator than as a teacher. Students are making their correct trades. Are students taking a nickel and penny when they roll a 6 or 6 pennies. If we speak about modification for Emma, I allow Emma to work with a close friend rather than in a larger group to help her feel more comfortable and relax until she is more secure in her skills. Then, closing the lesson, I will ask students to meet in the back on the carpet and face the whiteboard. The coins are spread out on the carpet from the earlier. Then teacher writes 11 cents on the board, and then I ask students to explain how they made the amount with coins, and I write their solutions on the board. Once all the ways are on the board, I show how they are all related by connecting the amounts through trades, and I continue to do this with different amounts as time allows. And what students will do, they will raise hands, give instruction to the teacher. and raise hands, give answers, and in this situation the students are adding within 100, including adding a 2-digit number and a 1-digit number, and adding a 2-digit number and a multiple of 10 using the concrete model of coins. And if we speak about extension of the lesson, teacher asks one student at a time to choose an amount and to ask the other students to choose which coins will equal that amount. Students raise hands, take turns to answer when called on. The students come to the board and write the amount and show which coins they choose. And in my lesson plan I have accommodations and differentiations according to the EAP plan, and as well I have like assessment guide, and you can always assessment strategy 1 and 2 where you can and you can find this in my attachment. Thank you very much.